Hey, good afternoon. This is Pete from FigLife.com, and today I'm taking a look at a fig variety called Burgisa. And I don't know really much of anything about Burgisa. I can't even remember why I got the tree, but I have it, and I had it down in my grow room for a couple weeks, and it looks like I might have a ripe fig off the tree. It'll probably be my only fig of the season off this variety. So let me go take a look at that now. Hey, good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Gonna be looking at Burgisa here. This is a fig that I got this year, and I put it in the grow room here because it didn't seem like it was even close to being ripe. So I wanted to really just give it everything I had here to try to get this fig to ripen. And you can see the tree here. It's just barely fitting in my enclosure, and it's looking pretty bad. Yep, there we go. Lost another leaf. But I've got a lot of rust on here, and that's what's causing this discoloration on the trees. But it was kind of like a race against time. You know, I had to get enough light and heat to ripen the figs before all these leaves fell off from the rust and just various other things. And I think I have done it because I have a fig here that looks ripe to me, and it really is probably the only fig I'll get off this tree because I've had just a ton of figs falling off just like this. And actually I thought that they would all drop off. I thought, you know, I'm not going to ripen any figs this year off Burgisa. But then I had this one fig that looks ripe. It's soft, it's kind of wrinkled. It looks ripe. So let me go ahead and pick this. It looks ripe, and I mean, all indications are this probably has like a good interior to it. I mean, there's nothing here that's giving me concern, other than the fact that every other fig has dropped off this tree. That's the only thing. So this is probably the only fig I'm gonna get off this. So let me go. Let me take this outside and cut this open and see what the inside of Burgisa looks like. All right, so I'm outside, and I've got my Burgisa fig here. Let's see, a little bit of an open eye, but not too bad. Got some stuff on there. I don't know what that is. Let me weigh this thing. 25 grams. So a little bit on the smaller side. And I've seen some photos of this. It appears it should have like a light interior, like almost kind of like LSU purple or Zafiro in terms of color. So let me cut it open. But this will probably be my only fig off Burgisa here this year. So let me cut this open. All right, so look at that. It does in fact have the light coloring on the inside, like it should. So that's good. I don't have any idea what the taste is of this, but I'm guessing it'll be like a sugary sort of taste if it's like those other two that I mentioned. So let me try this. Yeah, so Burgisa's one, I didn't get this because I heard like great things about it. I just got it because like, I don't know why I got it. It's like, there wasn't much info out there about it, and just thought, oh, all right, that looks good, I guess. I don't know. But I have not read any reports of the taste, so no idea what to expect here. Okay, that's actually really good. Really sweet flavor. Wow. I mean, it's just like, it's one of those, it's like a cube of sugar in your mouth. A lot of sweetness with that. Let me cut that up into quarters. That was actually really good. Yeah, well, just a ton of sweetness. I'm trying to determine if there's like a little bit, like almost like tanginess in there somewhere. Let me try my last piece. Boy, super sweet. That is a really sweet fig. A little bit of something in there. So a lot of times those sugar figs like that, they'll have like some underlying flavors that are kind of interesting and often for me hard to describe. But and that's kind of there's a little something in there. I can't quite put my finger on it. But also those types of figs, a lot of times once you have them a couple years, like 2-3 years, that's when they'll really start to develop those other flavors. LSU purple is known for that, and but LSU purple actually tastes, in my opinion, pretty terrible for the first couple years, but then only starts to taste good after about 3 years. That's the way it was for me. But this one actually tasted really good. That was first year tree. Really sweet flavor there from Burgisa. I was actually kind of worried, quite worried, that that was gonna have just like a completely non-existent, like bland flavor, because I had so many of those other figs drop. I just thought, this isn't gonna taste good, but it actually did. It actually did taste really good. Just again, really sweet, sugary flavor. Maybe a little bit of underlying flavors there, but I couldn't really describe them, and they weren't very strong. But if there is additional flavor to that fig, you probably expect that to come out after, you know, after the tree matures a little bit. That's pretty typical for those types of varieties. So, actually kind of pleasantly surprised there by Burgisa. I wasn't really expecting much of anything from that fig, given how many of those had dropped, and actually got a good sugar flavor from that. So that's my one and only, probably one and only Burgisa fig this season. So there it is. If you enjoyed this video, please hit subscribe and check out my website, www.figlife.com. Thanks.